What's going on, guys? This is Jason of Auglitical. I swim through the politics so you don't drown too. I am just a man trying to bring common sense in a world where common sense isn't so common. So I just would like to say it might be a while before I do another video. I am currently in the process of getting my shit together, but I will return. This is a promise. But I do want to cover this story because it's still developing, and it's so stupid. If you guys heard or follow the channel, I was covering a story about the city bike Karen, and let me just say this straight up. You will never hear me say the words bitch. You will never hear me say the words nigga. You will never hear me say the word Karen. All of those words I find disgusting. You will never see me using those words in my regular vernacular on a day-to-day. Maybe joking, maybe playing a video game to be silly, maybe covering a story, but I hate those words. I don't think that people should be saying those words. That's why I find it disgusting when somebody uses those words. Even when you have women, white women using those words thinking that it's cute. It's not. But stupid people are stupid people. You can't really deal with stupid people. So, if you followed the City by Karen story, if you haven't, I'm not going to explain it because it's all over the place. However, what I will do is cover what's going on because it's still more nonsense. So let's get into it, shall we? So this is a video on how to rent out a city bike. Hurry the shit up. Ooh, those are some nice bikes. I don't want the gay one though. Now I need you to pay attention to this. I need you to pay attention to this. So, after you pay for a bike, right? Because you have to scan it and then it unlocks, right? After you scan a bike, right? After 30 minutes, there is a charge. You can keep a bike longer than 30 minutes, but there is a charge. So there is a fee when you unlock the bike. There's a base fee and all of that. But after 30 minutes, if you keep it longer, you got to pay a fee on top of it. Let's continue. Let's look at this. So this person has a classic bike. There's two open docks. It's showing you that the docks are low. The person currently has to pay $675. If they dock it now, that's the amount they have to pay. It's basically free up to 30 minutes, but 18 plus every additional minute after 30 or whatever the hell it is, you can keep the bike longer, but you gotta pay. That's the bottom line that I want to put on it. And yes, there are different city bikes, but this is the general rule. You keep it longer, you gotta pay. That's all that there is to it. Pay attention. Once you dock that bike, you are done. Your service with the bike is done. It's over. You pay. That's it. That's it. All right, let's continue. And the reason why I say let's continue, but I wanted you guys to see that video, right? That simple video of how to rent a city bike, right? Is because, you know, you got to see it for yourselves. You got to see the shit for yourselves.
To produce this receipt for this bicycle is because she jumped over this young man standing right here who had his hands on the handlebar, jumped over him, impaled herself on his bike, and scans the QR code to begin the ride. How did all of this happen, and how do I know what happened? Because that young man is my little brother. Bike number 5603915 was in my brother's possession from St. Nicholas Ave and Manhattan Ave all the way to First Ave and East 30th Street from the hours of 6:33 p.m. to 7:19 p.m. At 7:19 p.m., they dock the bikes. Sarah Jane Comrie walks up to.
So if you guys don't understand the bullshit that this lady is saying, the sister of the brother, Basically, she is saying that the brother had this bike, her 17-year-old brother, because yes, this boy is 17. That's all the information we have about this person. Even though they completely ruined this other woman's life, he docked the bike. Fuck all the extra shit. He docked the bike at 7:19. Right? Now, even the girl who thinks that she's validating her brother's point, and mind you, she is fucking biased because yes, that's your brother. And trust me, don't get fooled just because you see that she's trying to act like as though she's coming with some type of facts. You already know that there's a slant to it. Anyway, he's saying that he rode the bike there and then he docked the bike. What does that mean when you dock the bike? It means that bike is not yours. Are you renting that bike back out? How did she slide in the second you docked the bike? And the funniest thing is, they even admitted that the boys was just chilling there because it wasn't just him by himself, which again is very fucking weird, right? If you're holding the bike, because this is the funniest thing about this. We saw the city bikes rules about the bikes. After 30 minutes, right? If you don't dock the bike, you have to pay an extra fee. So him thinking that he's going to avoid the fee, he docked the bike. What does that mean? It means the bike ain't yours no more, buddy. So let's say that she actually did strong arm him for a bike. In a normal world, right? Me and my boys would have been laughing. Yo, you just got robbed by a white pregnant woman. You just, we wouldn't even have said a white. Well, it actually would have been funny to get robbed by a white woman more than just the. But again, you just got robbed by a white woman. Ha 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 ha. Laughing or whatever. Here you go. Here you go. I didn't know you was pregnant. There you go. Have a good day. Instead, because we live in clown world where they think that it is okay because we have this. I've seen people pop up and say black fragility. Right, and I think that that's hilarious, right? To use their own words against them. But again, we have a thing where it's okay to disrespect people, especially white people now, which is fucking wrong. Nobody should be disrespected. But again, you got 5 boys. 5 boys. Only one person got a bike. Yo, walk, bro. You never walked. How far did you go? You never walked. You're with your boys. You can walk, bro. You're 17. What's the problem? You ain't got the money like that? You're fucking young. I'm trying to look at it from all angles, bro. And I can't buy into the narrative that a pregnant woman who just finished doing a 12-hour shift just decided to strong arm 5 black kids. I know white people are stupid when it comes down to self-preservation, but that is not something a normal person would do. But let's say that she did do it. Let's play that game. Just like how they say, oh, just ride another bike, go get another bike. It's 5 of you. How fucking pathetic does it look for 5 black young men to sit there and pull out their phones, harass a woman? I don't care if she was in the fucking wrong. She ain't put her hands on you. Unless we're talking about her being close to you because she wasn't giving up the fucking bike at that point. But why should she? Let's continue though. Let's just play this out.
To them, asks, "Hey guys, can I use one of you guys' bikes?" She says this as there are other bikes sitting idle at the bike rack. They politely decline. She asks them again, mentions that she's pregnant, and they
So
still
let me get
decline.
this straight. So what were they doing just sitting at the bike rack? See, this is the thing. This is the gap. This is the fucking gap. And this is the thing that all of the same usual suspects, right? Because at first they ran with the story, then they realized that they were in fucking hot water. Soon as this video pops up, all of a sudden they're running with the same fucking thing again. We knew we were right. We knew that she was a Karen. We knew that it was racism and this is white. They're doing it all over again. And if you listen to this girl's story, you just listen to this story. If that was the case, who the fuck are you to hold public property like it's your personal belongings? It's not your bike. You docked it. How did she slide in? Just honesty. How does she slide in to go get the bike? How? Unless you were not there, you was hanging out with your fucking boys. Make it make sense. How did she steal it? And if that's the here's how I look at it. Here's how I look at it. You docked the bike, right? Meaning you were not going to use it further than that. 16, 15 cent fee for an extra minute is not something you would stop if you were still using it. You stopped. You stopped for a reason. You weren't going to just stop and then try to buy it again immediately because you didn't think you were going to use it. See, this is, man, you know what? You can't argue with ignorant motherfuckers. That's what that is.
Then, with my brother standing next to the bike with his hands on the handlebars,
so he was just holding on to the bike with his hands on the handlebars? Was it? I'm sorry. So he was just holding on to a bike with his hands on the handlebars, but it was docked. That's not his fucking bike to do that. Is anybody seeing the game that's being played here? Anybody seeing the game being played here, or is it just me? Am I the only one with fucking common sense here? And then you can even look at one of these fucking comments here, bro. Look at one of these. Bonnie Prosciutto says, city bikes have to be docked after 30 minutes. You can retake them out after you dock it. There's a good chance he was resetting. They could have been killed. Meet our bikes. City Bike's newest bike. So we're looking at the different bikes here, but check this out. Because hold on, I might have to go here again. I might actually have to go here. Here we go. Getting started as easy as riding a bike. Single ride. $4.49 for 30 minutes or $19 a day. So you're full of shit. 913 likes. Motherfuckers will believe anything. The funniest thing is watching white people, right? White people gather around, right, and self-castrate in the name of being an ally while their race is being destroyed. It is hilarious. It's sad, but it's hilarious because they are fucking traitors. Not to just their race, but to common sense. You're really gonna give up the asylum to the crazy people. If you sit here and you look at this video of this girl talk about, oh, it's because it's her brother and this, that, and you know what? I'm just gonna let it play. I'm not gonna say anything else.
To the bike, sits on the bike, and scans the QR code, thus beginning her ride. Mind you, the bike was in my brother's possession at this time. So this screenshot is from...
I'm sorry, I lied. I'm a liar. I apologize. I'm so sorry. So let me get this straight. So she popped up, she got on top of the bike, but it was in his possession. How was it in his possession if he docked it? How was it in his possession if he docked it? How was it in his possession if he docked it? Make it make sense. How does a pregnant woman just get on your bike and you have the bike? Your bike would have been next to you, would it not? Why would you dock the bike? Come on, man.
6 minutes after the previous ride ended, as you can see, 7:25 p.m. Previous ride ended 7:19 p.m. These gentlemen, these boys, did not steal this bike from Sarah Jane Comrie. She stole the bike from them, then proceeded to weaponize her whiteness. Video started being recorded at 7:24 p.m., close to 7:25. My brother's ride that was in the previous screenshot starts at 7:25. The initial ride, where my brother rode the bike all the way over to this bike dock, ended at 7:19 p.m. There were a number of bikes at the bike rack already there when she arrived. She still proceeded to try to take the bike from my brother. Help, trying to make it seem like these boys stole this bike from her. The bike is on my brother's account. It is not defamation of character if the way that you behave reflected your character.
Told you I'd seen receipts, but let's go ahead and review
there's no
some
fucking
things.
way in hell you gonna sit here and claim that you seen receipts when you see that her story got more holes in it than Swiss cheese. Man, get your self-white hating ass out of here, bro. I can't stand this shit, man. I can't. No fucking way in hell. You really gonna sit? You know what? If they went to court right now and that woman popped up, and she actually went on the stand with that bullshit, yo, they would lose real. You know how easily that shit would get ripped apart? Get the fuck out of here, bro. So I'm sorry, which one is it? Did he have the bike on his possession or did he dock it? Oh, he docked it? That means it ain't his. He was in I'm sorry. He was in process of docking it. He was in process of resetting it, but it wasn't his. Then it ain't his. Oh, I'm sorry. She was on the bike. She actually had the bike. She paid for the bike and had the receipts of paying for the bike when he pushed it back in. That shows that in all counts, right? That it was malicious. Stop the bullshit. Anyway, guys, I will catch you guys next time. Peace.